Apple's new iPadOS 16 may very well be an answer to a prayer you haven't even realized you needed. Join us as we delve into the 5 best latest 2022 updates on the iPadOS 16 to discover more about the new operating system. Number 5. Collaboration Tools. One of the major directions Apple seems to be taking the iPad to is to make it feel and function more like a desktop and less than an iPhone with a larger screen. That is pretty much the theme you will find running through the iPadOS 16, especially with this group of features that makes the work of professionals and teams much easier.
Awesome!
Meet Freeform, an app coming to the iPadOS 16 that will enable you to write, sketch, or make your ideas clear on a whiteboard with the option of an Apple Pencil. This will be done in real time to the witness and participation of other collaborators you can invite to join the activity. And it's not all just about the text or scribbling. There is another feature further down this list that is set to revolutionize the texting and word game on your iPads that are compatible with the new OS, and we will get to them shortly. But it is important to note that along with jotting those ideas, you and your collaborators can also add videos, pictures, and even audio to the board for a more wholesome experience. The Freeform feature comes as an important and top addition to the already existing third-party apps that allow users to work with and share important items with other members. Some of these third-party apps span from notes to reminders to Keynote and others. Number 4. Screen Dynamics. Suppose you use or plan on acquiring an iPad 5th generation 2017 and later, iPad mini 5th generation 2019 and later, iPad Air 3rd generation 2019 and later, and any iPad Pro model. In that case, you are in for a real treat regarding screen display and experience with the new iPadOS 16. Sorry to all iPhone users outside of the scope of devices I just listed, as they will not be able to experience any of this feature. I am just about to get into or any of the features on this list for that matter. One of the features that will bring a lot of dynamism to how Apple users use their screens is the Stage Manager. Pocket-lint.com has called this feature one of the biggest iPad changes with iPadOS 16. With this feature, you can connect your iPad to an external monitor for a larger display. And not just that, the Stage Manager allows you to open up to 4 apps at a time with the ability to switch between them quickly. The best part about this is that when you connect to an external display, you will be able to open 4 different apps on the external monitor as well, giving you a total of 8 simultaneously open apps to switch through easily. With this feature, you can bet you will feel like a sophisticated hacker or tech villain in a fast-paced movie. What's more, an additional feature coming to the iPadOS 16 is the reference mode. This feature will allow you to maximize the Liquid Retina XDR display by matching color requirements in workflow compositing and color grading. Perfect for those who use their iPads as an iPadOS 16 secondary monitor support. You can also use the display scaling mode to adjust your iPad's resolution, so the display fits the screen better. However, note that features like the Stage Manager will be exclusive to Pro users, while the reference mode will be available only to the 12.9-inch iPad Pro model. While Apple sets boundaries to who gets to use what, our channel doesn't. Subscribe to our channel for unrestricted access to our exclusive content and hit the notification bell to never miss our uploads made with you in mind. Number 3. Gaming. When you decide to take a break from some work and relax with some games, you should know that Apple will also be bringing some incredible updates to gaming on the iPad with this new OS. A redesigned gaming center that increases the fun and allows for multiple participants will be at the core of this modification. With SharePlay in addition, the iPadOS 16 is coming with. You can easily add your friends to a gaming session, employing other apps such as FaceTime and live messaging to maximize the fun.
Very cool.
Mind you, just before we end this video, we will talk about another entertainment app whose upgrade allows you to share the fun even wider more than in a bit. And don't worry, with the iPadOS 16 set to support games like Metal 3, you know you'll be enjoying high-end games on your device and not just some sloppy ones. Number 2. Editing. When it comes to the text arena, the the iPadOS 16 will be making some serious modifications in that department. For instance, with new features coming to the iMessaging app that will allow you to edit, mark as unread, and unsend messages up to 15 minutes after sending them. You know that things will take a different turn. While we are at it, let us also mention that the iMessaging app will incorporate SharePlay, allowing for more group interaction, such as sharing notes, reminders, and project ideas. Although this feature will not reflect in messages sent to non-iPadOS 16 users and for SMS messages, it is still a cool addition. These editing abilities will not just be limited to the iMessage, though. It will spread to Mail and the new desktop-class apps coming along. You will have the ability to intercept sent emails before they reach their destination. You will also be able to employ do and undo for various actions related to the desktop-class apps, which you can view in folder sizes and files anyways. Excited yet? We did mention that the iPad will have a more desktop feel to it, after all, so there you have it.
Thank you very much.
Number 1. The Frame Game. As cool as this subheading sounds, it does not come close to the features the iPadOS 16 comes with regarding pictures and video. Photos in the iPadOS 16 is receiving an upgrade where users can share pictures and videos with up to 5 people who will all have equal permission to make changes to the picture. Shifting the focus to video, did you know you will be able to transfer a FaceTime call from one Apple device to the other for more convenience on the iPadOS 16? Well, now you do. Both the video and audio, even if you are using a Bluetooth device, will be transferred. So you are not restricted if, for instance, you have to answer such a call on your permanently positioned iMac. So the iPadOS 16 will make the iPad Pro much cooler. But does that mean it is time to switch from your Surface Pro and iPad Air to the new iPad Pro? Watch this video we made on it to find out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.